Morning students, today we will start with the next cycle, that is the carbon cycle. Okay, now carbon is found in various forms on the earth. Okay, and especially in form of elements like it's found in allotropes like diamond and graphite. Okay, now carbon dioxide, as all of us know, is found in atmosphere. Okay, then you have got carbonate and hydrogen carbonate salts in various minerals. Now in our body we have got carbon containing molecules like proteins, carbohydrates, fats, then nucleic acids, vitamins, then our skeletons, that is endoskeletons and the exoskeletons of various animals also are formed of carbonate salts. So these are the places where the carbon is involved, where you find carbon. Okay, now we all know that the use of carbon, the main process is photosynthesis, which is performed in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. Okay. Now this process, it converts the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere using water into glucose molecules. Okay. Now these glucose molecules are either used up for providing the energy of other biological molecules. So this is the first place where the carbon is used. Okay, now let us see, that is this the second place. The second place where the carbon is used is in form of the glucose which is synthesized by the plants. That glucose is used by the living things. Okay, this involves the process of respiration, in which oxygen may or may not be used, but the glucose is converted back into carbon dioxide when the glucose is used by the organisms. Okay, produced by this photosynthesis. Okay, now the carbon dioxide then goes back to the atmosphere. This is the first process how the carbon dioxide goes back to the atmosphere. Now this is the process where the carbon dioxide is used by the uh, living things on earth, and this is the first process where the carbon dioxide is used. Now let us see the next process where the carbon dioxide is used. That is the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Okay, is added back by the combustion of fuels and by using for different activities like heating, cooking, transportation, industrial processes. So this too, the respiration and the burning of the fuels, it adds back the carbon dioxide to the atmosphere. Okay, so the percentage of carbon dioxide has doubled by industrial revolutions also. Okay, so this is the third place where the carbon dioxide is added in the atmosphere. Okay, then this is recycled through various physical and biological activities. Okay, so let us have a look at the carbon cycle that's given on figure 14.7. Now if you see, it starts from the carbon in the atmosphere. Now this carbon in the atmosphere directly goes to the plants. Okay, the organic compounds of the plants are formed by this carbon dioxide. Okay, now from here, if you can see, there are four different pathways. This is the first one, second one, third and fourth. Now the first pathway, it directly from plants goes back to the atmosphere via transpiration or any other processes. This is the first cycle. It's a small cycle. You go to the second cycle. Now second cycle, the plants are eaten by animals. Okay, so again it is going into animals in form of organic compounds. From animals, it is again going back via respiration and decomposition to the atmosphere. So this is a second cycle. Now if you see the third cycle from plants, you get petroleum products. Okay, so here the petroleum products, the cycle ends. Again when the products are burned, it goes back to the atmosphere. Okay, so here this cycle, when it burns, okay, it will go back to the atmosphere in form of carbon dioxide. So that is the next cycle. Now here again the fourth and the last one is from plants, you get coal also. Now again burning of coal, when you burn the coal, again it will go back to the atmosphere. And the last cycle, directly from atmosphere without involving the plants, it goes into the water. Okay, in form of carbonates. Now in water it forms limestone. This limestone is made up of carbonates. Okay. Thank you. We'll continue with the next cycle next time.